I'm Dawn, and welcome to Explore the Northwest. In this episode, I have the opportunity to work with a health, wellness, and lifestyle coach who can ensure that she helps her clients find balance in their lives. Join me as I learn more about this healthy living and so much more. So what are you waiting for? Let's explore. I'm with April Matt, who's the owner of Balance for Life, and she is the health, wellness, and lifestyle coach. April, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you have prepared some fun foods to share with our viewers about some of the things that you and your clients can do at home to help stay healthy. What are we making today, April?
We are making a tahini dip, which is a fancy word for ground up sesame seeds, which we have in the blender already.
Okay.
And we're going to add just a little bit of garlic.
Tahini, that's fun to say.
And we have some water that we're going to add.
Okay.
And we're going to take one lemon and we're going to do the fresh squeezed juice from it.
So what are the health benefits from tahini?
Tahini, the seeds that we put in there, those are, any seed that you have is basically considered to be a superfood. So it has all of the vitamins and the minerals and so forth that you want to have in your foods, as well as just making sure that you're staying away from the processed foods and the preservatives and so forth that you get in the pre-made or pre-mixed dips that you have.
Okay,
so add just a little bit of salt, sea salt, which I highly recommend. A lot of people say not to have salt, but you do need salt in your diet, as well as pepper. And then we're going to go ahead and grind this up. So what this is it's going to be a dip for either fresh vegetables, or you can have it on like pita chips, or you can even use it as a spread on bread.
April, tell me more what it is exactly that you do. What is a health, wellness, and lifestyle coach?
Well, what I do is I talk to people about pretty much their primary foods, which is considered to be their physical activity, their career choices, relationships, how that's going, and I really focus on stress management as well as everything else that you deal with in life. And so we do focus on food, but food is considered to be a secondary food in someone's life. And so the primary is we talk about where they are in relationships and how they're doing with their career and how they feel with it. And my job is actually to coach somebody along with them. It's not to tell them what to do or how to do it. We figure out what works best for them so that they can achieve a healthier lifestyle and choices that they like to do.
Generally speaking, April, how long do you work with your clients?
I start them off with a 6-month program, and we meet twice a month for 6 months, and in between the sessions we keep in contact with email to make sure that they're stay on track with what we talked about.
And how can people find out about Balance for Life?
They can go to my website at balanceforlifecoach.com, and they can fill out a contact form, and I will return their call or answer any questions they have.
Fantastic. However, though, I see over here, we're going to be making something else.
Yes, we will be making a green smoothie.
Nestled within the picturesque Columbia River Gorge lie the healing waters of Bonneville Hot Springs Resort and Spa, where immaculate accommodations, exceptional event facilities, exquisite fine dining, and a world-class spa await your arrival. Imagine being able to enjoy a delicious glass of wine anytime, anywhere. Well, your time has come. Located in historic Sunshine Mill in the Dalles, Oregon, is Copa di Vino. A visit to Bumper's Grill and Bar, located in beautiful Fairview, Oregon, is like stepping into a 1940s Hollywood movie. With staff dedicated to customer service, a menu that offers some timeless classics, and hand-picked vintage decor, you can be sure that your visit to Bumper's will be a dining experience you won't soon forget. Oregon's Columbia Gorge region is known for its scenic beauty, outdoor activities, and wineries. In Hood River, you'll find a tasting room that will tempt all of your senses, because at the Naked Winery, they aim to tease.
The tasting room is comfortable and I can't wait to bring my girlfriends here, maybe even next weekend.
To be a wine connoisseur or a professional about wine to come and taste here. We're all about taste what you like, not what other people tell you is good. Throw some ice cubes in your wine, drink it out of a tin cup by a campfire. We like to break the rules a little bit.
Naked's not your typical tasting room. Let me introduce you to Dave, who's one of the owners.
Hey, Dawn.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing well, thanks. It's great to see you again.
You too. You look great. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
out.
Thank you so much.
Always nice to see you guys.
Well, hey, you know what? I got to know some more about Naked, Dave. Tell me how you got started.
Well, I was making wine for several years, and you know, just had my two partners, Dave and Jody, who are also owners of the company. I asked her to make a label for my wine, and she made a label, and we looked at it and said, well, gosh, what if it said some really fun names on the front of the label, and then use wine adjectives in the back of the wine to describe it, and have, you know, make it much more fun, more sexy, more approachable, and try to get away from, you know, we thought the wine business was getting stagnant. So that's kind of how it all started, you know.
How fun.
Yeah.
Well, I know you also have a fun philosophy behind all of this.
Yes, we do.
How does that work?
Well, you want a premium wine with really, really, you know, romantic type of encounters, or romance. You know? So we, you know, turn off the TV, turn on the fireplace, get a board game, go to the coast. You know, whatever you do, look at your partner in the eyes, just sort of spruce up that you know, romance in your partner. And so, you know, we want to, you know, you come home and you ask your girl, you're like, hey honey, you ready for some foreplay? I haven't had some for weeks. And, you know, whatever it takes to kind of just, you know, get that going, plant the seed, you know, get the juices rolling. So, you know, and don't get me wrong, we want to, you know, produce really good wine. We want to make sure that, you know, the grapes that we get from and the areas are, you know, are prime.
That's right.
You know, and the winemaking and all that stuff. But once that's done, then kind of, you know, turn on your love light and really start to, you know, think about your partner and
spice it up.
Exactly. So
excellent philosophy.
Kind of our philosophy.
I'm with Shelly, who is the tasting room manager here at Naked, and Shelly, you have one of the most funnest jobs.
I do, and it's not just wine tasting that we do here. We have live music every day except for Tuesdays and Thursdays. We do all kinds of fun events with our club members. Come be part of the Naked Club. We do fun little banquet dinners, snowshoeing and wine tasting, horseback riding. We like to take it outside and get naked too.
So there's never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. And there are 15 to 17 wines in our flight. You don't have to even pay a tasting fee if you walk home with a bottle. And you don't have to be a wine connoisseur. If you don't know what you like as far as wine goes, once I'm done with you, you'll know what you like.
Thank you so much, Shelley.
It's my pleasure having you here.
Now, Dave, you have a couple of bottles of wine here. What type do we have?
Well, the first one is our Tees Riesling, and it's a Southern Oregon Valley grape. It's a low on sugar. It's not a very high-end sugar wine, but it's actually probably one of our bigger sellers, just because it's not the high sweetness that comes through a wine. But so this is our Tees Riesling. It's 100% teas. Like I said, it's Southern Oregon. You know, everything we do, it's all about teas.
Don't tease me.
All right, okay, fine. But anyways, yeah, this is a lighter style, real easy drinking, and I think, you know, people really like it because it's got the low-end sugar coming through. But the Southern Oregon grapes are going to be, you know, Oregon grapes in general, it's more of a wet, cool climate, so we're going to much more subtle. If we do use oak in some wines, it's going to be French oak.
Thank you so much again for having us back.
Thanks for coming out.
We're back with April, and she is about to make the green smoothie. Now, what all goes into that?
We have 2 leaves of kale that are broken up, including the stems, and we have a handful of raspberries that go in,
And they look wonderful.
as well as some fresh pineapple,
Yum.
a little bit of juice, and then we have 2 tablespoons of flaxseed. Mix all that in there.
And what's the significance of flax seeds? Because I've heard a lot about those.
Flaxseed is, again, it's just another one of our superfoods that
Okay.
has all kinds of the omegas and the good minerals and vitamins in. And then we have a cup of almond milk. You can use water or coconut milk, whichever.
Okay.
And we'll mix that up. So here we have the green smoothie mixed up.
That looks great. All right.
Give that a try.
April, this is really sweet.
Thank you.
Very good. Now, also, you know, your clients, you give them personal training too.
Yes, as well as the lifestyle coaching. If some of my clients don't want to go into that deep of a program, I do the physical part of it, which is the personal training in home.
And you also brought these chia seeds.
Yes, I brought chia seeds, and they're a gift for you.
Thank you.
What a lot of people do is, if they're runners, they put that in the water, and it keeps them from getting dehydrated, and also is a natural way of getting energy for the run.
And who'd have thought? So April, thank you so much. You've given us so many great tips today. I've learned some new ways to cook in the kitchen, and cheers to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nestled within the picturesque Columbia River Gorge lie the healing waters of Bonneville Hot Springs Resort and Spa, where immaculate accommodations, exceptional event facilities, exquisite fine dining, and a world-class spa await your arrival. When you're ready to step back into time and enjoy the days that have long gone by, check out the Baldwin Saloon and savor a taste of history. When you're looking for the perfect venue to host your wedding to remember, look no further than the Troutdale House by the Sandy River, located in beautiful Troutdale, Oregon.
I'm president of the West Columbia Gorge Chamber of Commerce. We love Laura and the Troutdale House. She's very involved with our community, the type of business we love to have in town. She helps us with events, she offers her place to the community, and we really enjoy having her. It's a beautiful place.
I'm with Laura, who's the owner of the Troutdale House by the Sandy River. And Laura, this is just a perfect venue for brides to host their weddings.
Thank you.
How did you come up with the idea?
I actually wanted to do weddings ever since I was 9 years old. When my oldest sister got married, I was her flower girl. And ever since then I thought, wow, weddings are spectacular. I would play with my dolls and do weddings, and I just always in the back of my mind wanted to do it. So as I got older, I just kept it in the back of my mind, or people would think I was crazy, because everywhere I go, I'd picture weddings.
Well, you know, and you can tell that this is your passion. This place is magnificent. Tell us more about what the Troutdale House has to offer.
Well, we give 10-hour blocks of time, and we let people choose any vendors that they would like to bring in, and we offer a lot of different silk flower choices. If people don't want to spend money on different tabletop pieces, we have them in all colors, and we have a bride's room, a game room. We offer as much as we can so that the couple doesn't have to go out and buy a bunch of things that they only use one time, so that they can help save money and save costs.
Oh, and you know, it's truly unique that you allow other vendors to come in to your establishment. Not many places do that anymore.
It's true. I am a firm believer that it's not my wedding, so who am I to dictate to you how to have your wedding day? So if you want to have your friend who's a cake artist come in and be the cake person, then you're welcome to have them come in. I also have vendors that I've worked with that I do recommend, but they're not locked into any of those.
And you know, another thing though that people can use if they're having a hard time finding a photographer is your husband, right?
Yes, my husband is Martini Photography, and he does phenomenal work. I assist him, so I help and position people, and I carry around his cameras, and every now and then I see a great shot, and I try to take the picture, and it's not what he does. I don't know how he does it because I can't do it. I can see the moment, but I can't capture the moment. So he's really talented on getting what people, how they felt and the emotion of the day, rather than this is what we look like today.
Right, right. And, you know, and I've been admiring what I see around your walls here because you have all of his photography up.
Yes, he does a lot more than just wedding photography. He does senior pictures, he does building structures for architectural firms, he does anything that people need to be photographed. He is very multi. Everyone who uses him will not regret it.
Well, Laura, you truly have a wonderful place to give brides just the most magical day of their life.
Thank you. I've really put a lot of thought into it, as well as with my mom and my sister and my mother-in-law, on trying to have the perfect fit of not too much decor, not too overdone, but yet enough to make it still stylish and neutral to go with anyone's wedding.
Well, and you've nailed it. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As a makeup artist, it's really important to have natural lighting and a large area to accommodate a large party. And the Troutdale House is great for that. They've got great lighting, they've got lots of space. Laura is amazing to work with, really great staff. And I would come back here anytime to work with anything that they needed to have done.
A visit to Bumper's Grill and Bar, located in beautiful Fairview, Oregon, is like stepping back into a 1940s Hollywood movie. With staff dedicated to customer service, a menu that offers some timeless classics, and hand-picked vintage decor, you can be sure that at Bumper's, they have set the stage for a dining experience you won't soon forget. I'm joining Marcia in the dining room with some of these creations that have been brought out from the kitchen, and Marcia, I tell you, I cannot wait to try it. I was back with Chef Curtis, and I had to keep myself from sticking my fingers in there. How did you come up with the menu ideas?
My husband, and he created a lot of the ideas, and then we had chefs that would come in here, and that's the halibut pecan, and it is delicious.
It is.
It is our best seller, one of our highest sold items, and it has homemade shoestring potatoes underneath it. It's really good.
And I did cheat a little earlier. I had to take one of those. Very good. And then also this too. This is just beautiful.
That's the osso buco pork.
Oh my gosh. Trying the potatoes first though.
Yes, garlic mashed potatoes. Very good.
Wow.
People are always excited when that comes to the table, presentation.
And this beautiful salad too.
That's our bacall, shrimp bacall. Has poppy seed vinaigrette dressing, and it is a healthy choice, and it is really good.
It looks
one
fabulous.
of my favorites.
Now, you know, this is a gorgeous restaurant. I love the ambiance. You have a lot to offer with your amenities. Tell me more about the amenities, and the decor itself is just gorgeous.
We have banquet room facilities. We have two that we can seat people in and have big parties. We have dress wedding rehearsal dinners and all sorts of parties. Every function is available. And the decor is my idea. It's a 1940s theme. I'm an old movie buff. I watched a lot of old movies from my father, and I enjoyed it, so I decorated it in the style of the 40s, and it's been really fun.
It's very classy, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, Marcia, thank you. I know I'm going to have to get some help with all of this, but it is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dawn.
I'm back in the kitchen here at Bumpers with Chef Curtis, and Chef, what are we going to be cooking today?
Today we're going to be cooking Bumpers' famous pecan-crusted halibut, and we're going to start with a fresh piece of Alaskan halibut right here.
Excellent. Well, let's get started.
All right. Well, we just go over here. We have this flour that we make here. It's made in-house from freshly roasted pecans. We make it with special seasonings and a flour base.
Okay.
We take the halibut, put it right in there, and make sure it gets crusted really well. So we get that crushing right there. While we're doing that, we're going to start our very famous Bumpers House veggies. I caramelized these onions myself, so we have caramelized onions to add that extra flavor and depth. Fire roasted red peppers.
Look at that.
Zucchini, squash. This time we flip over our halibut, nice and moist.
Look at that. And look at that.
Perfect.
That nice crust. Oh, that looks fabulous.
Now the finishing touch for this.
Ooh, look at that.
Lay this right on top of those haystack potatoes right there. And our finishing touches.
More?
A little bit of diced peppers right on top for color and flavor. And then of course, candied pecans.
Oh my gosh. Hence
Just
the
to make
name.
it.
Oh,
And there
look
you
at
go.
that. Beautiful.
And that is Bumpers pecan crusted halibut.
Well, thank you, Chef
Thank
Curtis.
you.
Bumpers has amazing desserts, and Dean is going to share with us a couple that he has created up himself.
You gotta love dessert. This is mud pie. You can't beat mud pie where you take an Oreo cookie crumb,
Oh my gosh.
add in Heath bar, mix in some coffee ice cream and candied pecans. So this is hands down probably one of the best mud pies you'll ever eat. This apple dumpling, I got this from a lady in Alaska. She gave me a recipe with vinegar sauce.
Oh my
Mix
gosh.
the vinegar sauce with the apple dumpling and that ice cream and tell me it's not the best you've ever
Okay.
had. This is, you gotta get a little bit of all of them.
Okay.
And watch her face, because when she eats this vinegar sauce, it is phenomenal.
Oh wow.
Vinegar, sweet, excellent.
Well, I tell you what, you have these desserts nailed. My gosh. Dean, thank you so much.
Thank you, it's been fun.
Explore the Northwest would like to thank the following corporate sponsors.
If you would like to find out more about any of the people or places you've seen on this episode or past episodes of Explore the Northwest, be sure to visit our website at explorenorthwest.net. Before I go, I want to be sure to say hi to Ralph, whose friends owe him a little bit of money now, as well as the U.S. Coast Guard in my hometown, Depot Bay, Oregon. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I would like to take a moment to dedicate this episode to the memory of a soldier who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Colonel Parker, this is for you. Thank you for your service. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of Explore the Northwest, because together we'll learn more as we explore. The owner of Balance for Life, stumbled a little bit.
Linda did it real well.
Yep, I know, I started on event. No, dang it, I said event because it was event. I'm with April Mack, who's the owner of a Balance.
Pecan?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Sorry.
Yep, I know, I started like, no, I didn't like that.
All right, here we go. Yeah, that didn't work out. That didn't work out well for me.